If your feet hurt, then life sucks, because every time you go to stand up, oh, your foot hurts, and every step you take, you're reminded that you're in pain. But lucky for you, today I'm gonna show you 3 things that you can do every single day for the next 2 weeks to help fix your foot pain and get back to living pain-free again. And these 3 things are gonna focus on the same formula that we use at WeShape for all the joints of the body, which is to activate, to strengthen, and to lengthen. And so we're gonna do that with these 3 different moves of the foot. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to do each one of these moves. Like I said, you can do them every day for a couple weeks and watch as your foot pain starts to melt away. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna activate all the muscles of the bottom of your feet. And what you need is a piece of paper like this, and you're gonna place it down on a nice slick surface like this so it can move around. And this is important because the piece of paper gives us feedback to let us know whether we're doing the move right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your foot down on the piece of paper, nice and relaxed, okay? Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to activate your arch by scrunching the ball of your foot towards your heel like this. Sometimes it's helpful to imagine turning your foot this way and lifting your toes as you try to scrunch. You'll know you're doing this right because the paper will form an arch just like your foot, like that. From there, spread the toes nice and wide, and then see if you can grip the ground with your toes like this, while maintaining that arch and without lifting the ball of the foot off of the ground. Once you hold for a few seconds, lift your foot up, place it back down fully relaxed, and repeat. Scrunching the paper, trying to get that arch, opening the toes, and then squeezing the ground with the toes. Do it for about 1 minute on the right side, and then repeat and do it for about 1 minute on the left side every single day. Hey, before I get to my 2 favorite stretches for the feet, if you want more movements and stretches to help not just your feet feel better, but your entire body feel better, we built a new tool that will teach you the best moves and stretches for your individual body and put them together into 10-minute routines that you can do from home. If you want to try that out, just click the link below. Now we're going to strengthen your feet and your ankles with a simple move called the calf rock. I'm going to show you in a seated position. You can even do these lying in bed though every day you wake up in the morning, okay? What you can do is start by lifting your toes towards your nose like this until you feel all these muscles right here firing, and then drive your toes into the ground like this until you feel the muscles on the back sides of your calves firing. What I want you to do is go back and forth like this until you feel a really good pump in your lower leg and maybe even in your ankles and your feet. This is gonna help bring blood flow to the area and strengthen all the muscles around the feet. Now, if you're able to do this for around 90 seconds and you're like, I could keep going forever, then a way to make this a little more challenging is to do it in a standing position. So you can grab a chair or a countertop for support. You could bring your feet right underneath your knees and hips. And what you can do is lift the toes towards the nose and then rise up on your feet just like this. This will make it a whole lot harder and make it so that you can't do it for quite as long. And the goal would be, again, to do this for at least 60 and up to 90 seconds, or until you feel a nice pump in that lower leg. And if that still gets too easy, you can make it even harder by transitioning to one foot like this, and then lifting the toes toward the nose, and then rising up on your toes just like this. This will be pretty challenging to do for 60 to 90 seconds. So once you work up to this, keep working up in time, and you'll build a ton of strength in your feet and your ankles. And finally, let's lengthen the muscles of the feet by doing a couple simple stretches for the toes. The first one, you're gonna place your foot on top of a couch or a chair like this, and you're gonna tuck your toes so that you're able to drop your knee down, and immediately a lot of people will feel a stretch coming through the bottom of the foot or through the calf when they do this. The more you come backwards like this, allowing your butt to drop towards your heel, the deeper the stretch you'll feel in the toes. You can hold this one for about 60 seconds on the right side, and then switch and do 60 seconds on the left side. Now we also want to strengthen our toes and the tops of our feet by doing a simple move called the toe knuckle stretch. So what you're gonna do for this one is you're gonna tuck your toes underneath like this. For a lot of people, this can be challenging already, but if you can start to push the ankle forward like this, and you're gonna feel a deep stretch coming all the way through the top of the foot. Again, holding for about 60 seconds on the right side, and then 60 seconds on the left side, and then watch as your feet feel so much better.